I mean, 2018 looks better and better, especially if we can get the Super Bowl that year.
Well, 2018 is an interesting time because, like you said, hopefully we'll have the Super Bowl, but it's also the city's tricentennial. And from January to May of that year, you're going to see the city showcasing really where we've come after 300 years. And I think there's a lot of exciting events being planned right now. So if we look at the New Orleans Entrepreneur Week, March 2018, why wouldn't the world come to New Orleans to see all the great entrepreneurship innovation things? But once again, that's going to take time, effort, and commitment.
Absolutely.
But I'm not just focused on next week, so I'll worry about that on March 23rd.
That's fair enough. Is there any one message that you can give to the nation in terms of New Orleans and Entrepreneurship Week? Well, first of all, about New Orleans, what would you tell them in terms of come on down?
Well, one thing, I think that New Orleans is one of the most exciting, interesting cities to really see how a community can build itself from within. This is really an entrepreneurial grassroots movement started over 12 years ago, and they can come down and see the physical manifestation of how a community engages. And I think what's remarkable about New Orleans, and we've talked about this before, is we're really stealing one of the best community engagement models in the world, and that's called Mardi Gras. And the way we engage through Mardi Gras season of everyone coming together, we're doing the exact same thing with entrepreneurship. So I think to around the world, come check out New Orleans, because the way we're engaging is a way that communities can use entrepreneurship as a way to create positive change and also to basically galvanize a community. Second thing I think they can look at is look at what's happening in the education space. Look at what's happening in the water industry. Look at what's happening in digital media. That there really is some new thinking, new ideas being driven out here. Not all ideas are going to work, but I think New Orleans is not scared to try right now. So I think hopefully other communities around the world can learn from New Orleans, can learn from the mistakes we're making, learn from the successes we're having, and could they, in a way, extract some knowledge for other communities. The third thing I think they can look at is a way to connect these ecosystems. We've built relationships with some of the major global corporations, obviously Google and Salesforce, Harvard, Stanford, Blackstone. There's some folks around the world that connect into New Orleans. How do we connect this ecosystem to other ecosystems and make a global ecosystem that we all can sort of connect through? So maybe one day New Orleans could become the port of the 21st century. We could become a platform that could connect all these other ecosystems around the world. So, and it's going to be beautiful weather, and the food, the music is great. So there's no better place to see crazy ideas.
Tim, listen, thank you so much for joining us in a Hangout, a Google Hangout. I really appreciate it, and congrats to you and to everybody associated with Idea Village. I mean, when you think about where we came from and where you are now, is just unbelievable, and I really thank you.
Steve, thank you for everything you're doing and the work you're doing with Bayou Buzz, and always catalyzing and talking and really sparking this movement. So thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.